News coming in now from Jammu and Kashmir, where after 3 government employees were sacked by the J&K administration, Mehbooba Mufti has now come out in their support. She's put out this tweet. She says, and I quote, "The LG and the administration is institutionalizing a permanent state of disintegration in Jammu and Kashmir by criminalizing livelihood on preposterous reasons of terror links at a time when the state is reeling from unemployment only serves to deepen the trust deficit." Tejinder, my colleague, joining us, getting us more details. Tejinder, it's quite interesting, these kind of comments that come to the fore from the likes of Mehbooba Mufti, isn't it? We've heard or we've seen the kind of allegations that have been leveled against all of these three that have now been axed from the state government. And yet we have politicians like Mehbooba Mufti who come out and give them a clean sheet.
See, from Mehbooba Mufti, these comments or this reaction was on the expected line, because Mehbooba Mufti from day one has taken a stand wherein she opposes any move of the government where the government, the aim of the government is to flush out those elements who have been supporting Pakistan, who has been advocating separatism, who have been had links with the terror outfits. Now, today, the Jammu and Kashmir administration under Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha took this decision that 3 employees, including the public relation officer of the Kashmir University, an employee from the revenue department, a police constable, they were sacked for not only promoting separatism but having direct links with the terror outfits. These employees were sacked, and this was not for the first time. In the past as well, there have been several instances by Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha's administration wherein terror sympathizers, including a KS officer who happens to be the wife of terrorist Bita Karate, she was acting as a cash mule for terror outfits and separatists in Kashmir Valley. They were sacked. At that time also, Mehbooba Mufti had raised a hue and cry. Today also, when the government took action against the terror sympathizers, the terrorists, the Mehbooba Mufti had given a statement wherein she has targeted the LG administration. In her tweet, she says that the government is working for the permanent state of disintegration in Jammu and Kashmir. So clearly showing her sympathy, not uttering a single word against these people who have for all these years supporting terrorism. We saw how Fahim Aslam was involved in spreading separatism through his social media profiles. He was advocating a merger of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir with Pakistan. So these are the people who had supported terrorism. They were enjoying plum posting with the Jammu and Kashmir administration. The earlier administration, without following any rules or regulations, had appointed them at various lucrative positions. Earlier also we saw that the kith and kins of terrorists like Saeed Salahuddin, they were given government jobs, whereas the deserving candidates in Kashmir Valley, they were ignored by the successive governments. Now this LG administration has decided to flush out such elements from the government services by terminating their services. And you see, these terminations are not arbitrary decisions. There is a committee headed by senior officials of the Jammu and Kashmir police who carry out every possible investigation to find out whether any allegation about the people who they get complaints about. All these allegations are thoroughly verified,
Yes.
thoroughly checked, and only after this decision is taken to terminate their services. Yes.
Right, a thorough investigation has been done, which is why this decision has been taken. And it's not just these 3 people, Tejinder, isn't it? At last count, at least 52 such employees that were employed with the government, with the administration in Jammu and Kashmir, have been axed for similar reasons.
Yes, you see, this government under LG Manoj Sinha has a resolve. The first day, the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha, took the charge. He told us that his aim would not only be to eliminate or to kill terrorists, though terrorists would be killed by the security forces whenever they get a chance, but his administration would ensure that the entire ecosystem of the terror network is weeded out from its roots, and that is what the administration is working towards. those who have been supporting terrorism, those who have been advocating the ideology of separatism, they are being thrown out of the system. Action is being taken. And as you rightly pointed out, that more than 50 such officials in the past have been terminated, their services have been terminated, cases have been opened against them. Investigation as per law is going for their role in the anti-national activities.
Yes.
This is not for the first time that an employee of the Kashmir University has been sacked. In past also, a professor in one of the department was sacked for his active involvement in terror activities across Kashmir Valley.
Yes.
So